Look at that, the magic elixir. It's gonna take your football manager game to a whole new level.
Really? Okay. Ugh. What's happening? What's happening? Now I'm boosted. What's that, you ask? Let me show you. Let's go.
I've played Football Manager for like 10,000 hours over the last 3 years, and there was something that I had just never done before until we started to do research on training for these training videos. And if you're watching this one and you haven't watched the original one, we're making a whole series on training videos. I'm making it into a separate playlist on the channel. Look, this video's obviously got some great information, hopefully, for you, but there's a couple other videos, one before this, a couple after it, that I would also recommend checking out. This one in particular, though, covers something that I had honestly never thought about, never investigated in all those hours of playing Football Manager, and those are things called match boosts. And if you're sitting there going, what? Well, then let me let you in on a little secret. You can do something in Football Manager where you turn up your player's ability for the next match, you turn up their tactical familiarity, all while not reducing their condition or their fatigue much at all. And because of this whole second part where it doesn't make you that much more tired, this means you can train more. And in a couple of the following videos, we'll talk about what you can do with all this extra training space and how to avoid injuries. But today, we're talking about match boosts and exactly how they work, what they do, and why you should literally always be using them. First, let's go into all of this fun training stuff on my Twitch save, which is with Floridsdorfer AC in Austria. We've gotten promoted to the first division. We're trying to win our first top division title since 1918, and actually we're a point behind with 8 matches to go. So hopefully by the time this video's come out, we already won, in which case we're in the Champions League group stage, so you should check out the Twitch link in the description. Anyways, we're in the training section. If we click here and we go to match preparation, you'll see a lot of different types of training that are not normally recommended. These are a lot of your match boost trainings. The first of the 3 in here is teamwork, where you boost your teamwork and pressing ability for the upcoming match. You increase your tactical familiarity with basically everything, your team cohesion a ton, which we've talked all over about how important that is, and you also increase the teamwork attribute with just a slight reduction to condition. The next is defensive shape. Now this increases your defensive positioning and your marking for the upcoming match. This is those are very important things for stopping people. This is mainly on your defensive unit. You see it's 60% on those in your defensive unit. This is holding midfielders. This is fullbacks and center backs and the like. Increases your tactical familiarity, cohesion, and the attributes in their individual roles that they are specifically training. 20% emphasis on those in your attacking unit and your goalkeeping unit. Then there's attacking movement, which is emphasizing the attacking unit as opposed to the defending unit, with attacking movement and passing being boosted mainly in your attacking unit, along with familiarity, individual role attributes, and team cohesion. The other subset that has those next match boosts is something you probably not thought about. Those match boosts are in set pieces. If you look at each of your set piece trainings, you'll see that if you train attacking free kicks, attacking corners, defending free kicks, defending corners, you are boosting that ability in your team for the upcoming match, as well as training penalties before any match where you might have penalties, because that increases your penalty ability for the upcoming match and your set piece delivery for the upcoming match. Every single thing in the set piece training actually provides a next match boost. So if you're playing a team that you know is short, then you can train attacking corners and attacking free kicks to try and take advantage of that. But if you're going up against a team that is tall, then, well, you probably want to train some defending free kicks and corners so that you don't get exposed as much. And these are absolutely tremendous. You're going to want to include a lot in your training regiment, just like you're going to want to include mystery football in your regiment. You know them. They've been a longtime sponsor of the channel. They are the exclusive mystery kit, or as I would say, jersey provider of the channel. They do a fantastic job, and they have sent me this nice new cardboard box. I'm such a professional YouTuber. That blocked the mic, didn't it? And we have got ourselves a new kit. I am wearing one of the old ones that we got, and I am looking forward to another one that smiles at me. So what do we have from Mystery Football this month? Another very difficult to open box. Excuse me. Hello. All right. You'll see it as soon as I do. Our new mystery shirt is Oh, let's go. That is sick. Yeah, I don't think I need the card to tell me that this is Juventus. Oh, yes. Awesome. I mean, it's cool to get some of the smaller clubs like we've gotten the last couple of months, but this is a very, very cool one. It is the Juventus kit. We got Jeep going on. I get this off here. Twine, which broke surprisingly easily. Oh, baby. Look at that. That is sharp. I'm gonna go put it on right now. Huh? Looking spiffy. All right. Just a spitting image of Paulo Dybala, really. So check out Mystery Football. It's down in the description. You can get your mystery shirt and be pleasantly surprised like I was. Badge is over here, Zealand. Nailed it. Then, of course, the last one is extracurricular and team bonding does provide a boost to teamwork for the upcoming match, but that's probably the lightest. So before we move forward with how these things actually work practically in your training, let's talk about units for a second, because I know I mentioned those. If you click on units, you will see an attacking and defending unit. Midfielders and wingbacks are usually the people that get caught in between. If you want to work on somebody's more offensive skills, you can actually just click and drag them into a different unit. I'm going to drag Rogel back, though. And so you can see you have offensive and defensive players. This is just useful for you to know in general. Subscribe to the channel if you like the video. When you look at the match boosts, even though it says just next match, they actually have an effect for the next 7 days. So you can stack up these effects if you have multiple matches in a week, even though you don't have enough room between one match to the next to actually get all of your match boosts in there. The issue is that you can't actually stack the match boosts, right? You can't just have 4 consecutive attacking movement trainings and expect your attacking movement and passing to be outrageously good for the next match. Those don't stack, but you can have it apply to multiple matches. So here is my schedule in May with Floridsdorfer, and let me show you how this works. So after the match against Sturm Graz, we are going to have a recovery, and we are going to have a match review. We then have another extra day. So I'm going to go teamwork, and I'm going to do a little defensive shape because I'm particularly worried at how good Austria Vienna is on the attack. And so I want to make sure that we're completely responsible there. I go to the post-match, I set up a little recovery match review, and then something else light like team bonding. And then we go over to the beginning of the next week. We've got Austria Vienna again at home on Wednesday. So we've already got defensive shape, teamwork, and team bonding providing a boost going forward to that match. So I'm going to right click on this spot. I think we're going to be able to take advantage of them off of corners. So I want an attacking corners boost, and I also want to come in here and give myself an attacking movement boost so that we can really get after them. Then I feel like our tactical familiarity is a little low, so I want to throw in a match tactics. And we have our match preview, and then we're going into the match. Now we're going into the match with boosts of teamwork, defensive shape, team bonding, attacking movement, and attacking corners. All of those will carry over. By the time I get to this Altosh match on Sunday, the only things that are applying are attacking corners and attacking movement. So if I want to keep my match boosts, then you're going to need some defensive shape, some teamwork, and some team bonding to be in there, and you can sprinkle whatever else you want around it. Obviously, this makes a whole lot of sense in 1 week, because if you just have 1 week in front of a match, you put whatever match boosts you want in there. But if you have multiple matches in a week, this can be particularly effective for your second team. When you have matches in Europe and then you've got to play in the league and you've got to rotate a little bit, you can stack up boosts so that all of your boosts are hitting when your B team is on the field, so that they're going to be playing at the highest possible level that they can in order to try and keep you going for the rest of the season. Now, the trick is how to keep your team developing while you're also doing this. The delicate balance between being good in the next match and making sure you're tactically familiar and you're getting after the right stuff, you have your match boosts, and allowing your team to continue to train, especially the people that aren't actually playing the matches day in and day out. They're down at the end of the bench, but you want them to develop and play those matches later. It's different than what we talked about in the first video of this series, where we go through the preseason, how to get your fatigue and conditioning ready to take on the rigors of a season. That'll be our next video, where we talk about how to set up your basic training regimes in the actual season. But I felt like this was more important to make first, because you need to understand what they are, and you need to get these into your save as soon as possible. If you want to check out that first video, it's right here. That's the video about how to set your team up for the preseason. I'll see you on another video. Have a great day. Or I'll catch you on stream, or Reddit, or TikTok, or I don't even know. The internet.